In this video, I'm going to cover the selector grouping. Basically, what we're going to do is we want to add up multiple items with the same color or same attributes or declarations together. So let's start and explore this basically. So we have here, for example, our items here, and well, you can see here as well, we have this here. And this is quite redundant, to be honest. We don't want to have these double. If they're both blue color, we could group them together. And basically with grouping, all you have to do is to get any item here. Well, we can check first here. We have this, let's see where all the blue colors are. The paragraphs are blue and the H1 is blue. As right now, we only have one H1 is blue. And the other paragraphs are not in color blue. And the reason why is because the paragraph here has a class of red color. So let's remove this. We'll make this a blue color. And refresh here, and then you can see here, now we have a blue color here. So what we want to do now is, because we have these two here, they're basically the same. And if you have, especially certain items that have the same responses on, you can group them together. This grouping is very, very useful for you to reduce a lot of code. For example, here we have this paragraph has the same colors. And that's the only command they have. Since they don't have any other command, let's say a padding or a margin or text bold, whatever, anything. So no other declaration. So that means that we can just copy this and put it together. Or we can merge them together into one single line, reducing extra fonts and characters or basically extra text here. How to do that? For example, here you have the H1, then we have a comma. Now we can say here paragraph. So once we do this, we can remove all of those. And you can do them also together like that. Depends on what you want. I tend to prefer like this, so it's slightly easier to read and understand that they're multiple together. But once we have this and we save this, and then we refresh, we can see nothing truly happens here. Well, they have been merged together. So if we make this green, you will now see, and we save this and refresh, you can see now automatically both of those become green and there's no other adjustments happening. So if you would have here font size, well, let's say font size, and then we say here 20 pixels, and then save, semicolon at the end, of course, save, refresh. Now you can see it starts to increase to a certain size here, 20 pixels. Well, these are all 20 pixels, I guess. But this is, well, by default, what happened is here, the paragraph here as well, it will start to get these as well. Here, this is the beginner, the paragraph. Let's double check here. We have this paragraph here. That becomes it. And then we have the H1 that becomes it. Then here this H1 tag doesn't respond to it, but the other paragraph still responds to it. So why does it respond to it? Well, basically, they are joining this part here. It's still considered a paragraph. And of course, if you want to adjust it, we can control this by doing a different item. Here we can say here font size 10 pixels. We save this. Now you can see now the other one starts to be overruled and the blue color and the other maintains. So this will impact everything with a paragraph because it is still considered a paragraph. Even though we are more specific here for any other items, it will overrule whatever is said here, because of the specificity. But if it's general, it still fits in here. And if we didn't assign here any font size, the general will overrule or will get the item as well, because it's still considered a paragraph. Very important, and this grouping together here will save you also a lot in space, but also you have to consider whatever you would have in any other item if ever you have different ones where you do use the paragraph tag here. So because everything else would be pinpointed, or every paragraph element would be pinpointed and will get this item or this declaration if not declared differently somewhere else. So that's a very important part as well. This grouping is very commonly used as well. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions regarding this, make sure you put them in the comment section. I'll get back to you. And if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here. You will probably enjoy this as well.